Have you ever imagined standing before a king, seeing your child's life hanging by a thread? What if I told you that a simple decision could change everything? Today we're going to delve into one of the most dramatic and moving stories in the Bible, the trial of King Solomon, a decision that involved a baby, two mothers, and an outcome that defies human comprehension. Many people know Solomon's wisdom, but few truly feel the tension of that moment. What would you do if you were in the place of the real mother? How would you react when you saw your child about to be cut in half? This trial was more than a test of intelligence. It was a test of the heart. Stay with me until the end, because the lesson we're going to learn today can transform the way you see life's trials. Comment on wisdom of God to show that you're ready for this reflection. Let's get started. Before we get into the dramatic scene of the trial, we need to understand the context. Solomon had just assumed the throne of Israel, replacing his father, King David. He was young, inexperienced, and knew that ruling an entire people would not be easy. In a dream, God offered him anything he desired. Instead of riches or power, Solomon asked for wisdom to rule justly. God was so pleased with this request that he granted him unparalleled wisdom that would make him legendary. But wisdom is not proven by words alone, and Solomon would soon face a challenge that would test his ability to discern. One silent night, two women arrived at the palace. They were prostitutes, without husbands, without witnesses to back up their words. They carried a story filled with pain and despair. Both had recently given birth to babies, but one of them had died during the night. Now, both claimed the surviving baby as their own. The first woman accused, she switched the babies while, "I slept. My son was taken from me." The other woman replied, "No, the living baby is mine, yours is dead." Who was telling the truth? Without evidence, without witnesses, how could one decide? The tension in the royal hall was palpable. Everyone awaited the king's answer. Solomon looked at the two women, observing not only their words, but their expressions, their pain, their despair. Then he gave a terrifying order: "Bring a sword, cut the baby in half, and give half to each of them." A murmur of horror filled the room. Who would have thought that a king known for his wisdom would suggest something so cruel? But Solomon did not want blood. He wanted the truth. Faced with this terrible decision, the first woman cried out in tears, "No, give her the baby, but do not kill it." The other woman, cold, said, "If I cannot have the baby, then let it not be for either of us. Cut it in half." At that moment, the truth was revealed. Solomon saw true love, a love that would rather lose its child than see it die. And so he decreed, "Give the baby to this woman. She is the true mother." Solomon's judgment spread throughout Israel as a testament to his wisdom. But this story is not just about a clever king. It is about love, sacrifice, and discernment. How often in our lives are we tested in similar ways? How often does God allow us to go through moments of extreme pain to reveal who we really are? This story teaches us about true love, the love that gives up, that protects, that sacrifices. A mother's love for her child is one of the most powerful images of God's love for us. God loves us so much that he gave his son to die for us, rather than lose us forever. Have you been living this love? Or have you been like the other woman, allowing selfishness to take the place of true love? How often do we fight over things that, deep down, don't matter? How many times do we insist on winning an argument instead of preserving a relationship? True love gives up. True love sacrifices. Solomon's judgment reminds us that wisdom is not just knowing what is right, but acting with love and justice. Have you sought this wisdom? Have you asked God for discernment to make decisions? If you have come this far, congratulations. You are seeking to grow in faith and understand the mysteries of God. Comment wisdom of God in the comments to show YouTube that this message needs to reach more people. Share this video with someone who needs this reflection, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. May God bless you.